Hey, I'm Seth Johnson with Land House. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I am trying out the Wowtac A4 version 2 flashlight. This is quite impressive. Let's go ahead and jump into its features and take it under the house and see how well this thing performs. Before we jump under the house and see how this performs in the dark, let's take a look at the stuff that comes in the package. 2 extra O-rings, an extra charging port cover, has a USB charging cable. It has a strap, or I guess maybe a lanyard you might call it. We'll give that a try. And then the light itself. So if you want to access the battery, which you don't really have to because you can just pull this charging port open here. But let's go ahead and access that from the bottom down here. Nice heavy spring on there. Check out this battery. It's a 5,000 milliamp hour. This is the 26650 3.7 volt battery. It's definitely a specialty battery that fits into this flashlight. Let's go ahead and close this back up. Oh, if you have to replace the O-ring, it goes right here on this seal. Let's see if this flashlight has the secondary access up here. Yes, okay. So you can also pull off this other portion, whoops, focus, this other portion here to get to the top. Not exactly sure why they do that, but they do. So that's where your 2 O-rings can be replaced if you need them to. Okay, let's go ahead and run through some of its features. Has the lanyard strap back here on the back. Simply just has a little spot right there that you can feed this through. I'm not sure I really want to spend that kind of time right now, but there's the lens and reflective mirror. So let's go ahead and push the on button here. So a single push will turn it on, and it will remember the previous setting you had on. So that's the highest. If I hold this button down, it'll cycle low, medium, and high over and over again. Turn it off by pushing once. Now if you hold it down whenever the light is off, it will go into firefly mode, which is this tiny little light here. And what's cool about that is it will last for 200 days. May even be 208 days, which is ridiculous. I'm gonna turn that off real quick. Now there's another feature in here. If I double tap this whenever it's off, it'll go into super bright mode. Double tap again into strobe, and then back off. Now, let me go ahead and give you the specs here on our spec sheet. The firefly mode, 208 days at 0.5 lumens. Low is 89 days, medium is 12 hours, and high is 8 minutes. And the high is 1058 lumens. It's got a 1.5 meter drop resistance and an IPX waterproof of 8, which is pretty awesome. With an IPX of 8 at 2 meters, this water right here should be no problem at all. So, got the light on, as you can see. There you go, no problems. I've actually submerged these in about 6 inches of water for 5 to 10 minutes. And had no problems with it being waterproof. With a 1.5 meter shock resistance, dropping it here in the grass should do nothing from right here. So, working just fine. Yeah, I've dropped these before in the gravel, and they have still worked just fine, but they do scuff up some. And since I will probably be giving this away as a gift, I don't want to scar it up too bad. But anyway, still working fine after that 1.5 meter drop. Okay, I've just climbed under the house here, and as you can see, it's pretty dark back there in the back. Even though this camera does a fantastic job of making dark things lighter. So, got the light. Let's go ahead and click this on and see what we can see back here in the back. So it is nice and bright back there. We'll move this up to the highest setting. There we go. Let's climb back just a bit here so we can see a little better. So as I see it, I can just barely make out the back wall there. Let's turn this on. It's on the highest setting. As you can see, it shines at 75 feet, no problem whatsoever to get back there at the back. I'm going to cycle down to low here, and it's still pretty bright, to be honest, on that low setting. And so let's step up to medium. And that right there, medium is more than enough to walk around at night in the dark. And so high, oops, medium, and high. There we go. So yeah, that right there is plenty enough. But let's go ahead and click it into super bright. And the camera adjusts itself, but it is way brighter now. And there's your strobe effect. Now, to show you the firefly, you just hold down that button until it comes on. And as you can see, it's very, very dull. But to be honest, if it was an emergency situation, you could see the ground and walk with that. Full battery is 208 days. And whenever you're in pitch black and you want to read in your tent, or if you're, wherever you're wanting to read something, this right here is a light that won't disturb your neighbors and will allow you to read something in the dark. But anyway, I like these lights a lot. As you can see, this light is pretty impressive. If you want to check this out, I have a link in the description down below. You can check it out on the Amazon page. If you want to see my favorite Wowtac flashlight, then click this link here. It is the headlamp that I have used for a couple years now. I go camping with it, and it's pretty awesome. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.